Welcome back. This is the second half of the session. It's been a week for you. It's been 20 minutes for us. We're going to pick up at the camp that everybody's pitched for the night. So is there anything you would like to do or say or roleplay before we start going to the watches as a group around the campfire?
Is there any alchemy or anything that I can forage for alchemy supplies?
Oh, okay.
I will come and give you a hand with that because I'm pretty into a lot of my woodlandy stuff as well.
Give me a survival check, please. If Maeve's helping with advantage.
I love how we're not phased by all the people we just killed.
I've got 11
Maeve's
total.
What was that? Sorry, you got
11 total.
11.
And I had help too.
Maybe it's a little bit sort of like, what the fuck? We are literally killing everybody we see.
Right, you find birch, blackthorn, black bryony, wild garlic, and thyme.
And some cheese.
You can
A roll of cheese.
Out of those things, you can put down a maximum of maybe 3 units of each.
So there was blackthorn, wild garlic, and what were the others?
There was birch, blackthorn, black bryony, wild garlic, and thyme.
Ah, that was it.
Is that 3 units each?
Yeah.
So you have to remember to
investigate those rings that we put there.
Oh yeah, Maeve can identify that, right?
Mm-hmm. Could I have been identifying whilst we were on the road? Because we didn't really get a chance to do that.
As a ritual.
Yes, 10 minutes each time.
As long as you're not driving and you're not disturbed, I suppose so.
That's fine.
I think she is a little bit disturbed, but...
I'm always a little bit disturbed, come on.
Absolutely. Right, so the gold ring with the jade inlaid hummingbird is a ring of evasion.
Oh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good.
And the silver ring shaped like a feather is a ring of feather falling.
It gives you an advantage on... Or it lets you pass 3 dex saves, I think, automatically.
Yeah, in a day. Yeah.
What was the hummingbird one again?
A ring of feather falling.
That's good too.
Are they both feather falling?
No.
One's feather falling, one's
the
evasion.
silver feather was featherfall, and the gold jade with the hummingbird with evasion.
Oh yeah, because I was asking about the hummingbird one.
Yeah, that's evasion.
I think I may have had too much Battenberg in my mouth.
Both rings do require attunement, I believe.
Yeah. The other one, the dex one's pretty good for if you want to like do something difficult, like climb up a building or something like that.
The evasion one.
Yeah.
No.
Or if you're like on the back of something, you're trying to hold on.
Well, who's got the lowest dexterity score? Do we want to give it to whoever's...
You just stick it in a party loot for now if you want.
Fair enough.
I've got 13.
I've got 12.
I have 12 too.
the highest dexterity?
Lowest.
Lowest.
I have 12.
Okay.
When so the
13.
feather fall, do you
No,
still
I've got
fall
14.
Do you still Do you still like reach terminal velocity, or do you just like
No,
float down?
you float down.
I don't want that then.
So with the ring of feather falling, you basically don't take any fall damage, ever, because you don't fall fast enough.
Because I want to be able to fall very fast with my axe.
Don't understand your character sometimes.
He's pretty straightforward.
Whatever does the most damage. If he can reach terminal velocity and it'll give him an extra 2d or 3d6 damage, he's going to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if he
would be
takes it.
happy... I would be happy with either item, but I'm also happy if I don't get either.
Right, so for example, the Ring of Feather Falling, if Maeve was wearing it in the last fight, when the horses stopped and she went flying, she wouldn't have took any damage. Because she took fall damage.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of thing that it will save you from, not just falling off a cliff, but things like that too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can throw yourself off a cliff.
Yeah, if you were wearing it, you could literally just walk off a cliff and you won't take any damage, you'll just float
After
down
that
to the bottom.
sentence, I want Maeve to have the ring.
That's yours.
Yep, take it. Just take it.
So as soon as she gets back to Bridge City, that's it. She's climbing up on the parapet and just just
I
walking
know.
off and
I'm
just floating
so
down.
aware of it.
See you later.
Hey.
It's a 100-foot drop. You just
Bye!
Just take it like a champ.
Just make sure you're holding on to the ferret before you do anything.
Holding on
He
to
doesn't
what?
have a ring of featherfall. Your ferret.
the ferret.
He doesn't have a ring, so don't drop him.
It's right there. Yes, Dara's on the map with you.
Right, so am I putting that ring in my bag then?
Yes,
That could be yours,
I
yeah.
think so.
She's gonna abuse the shit out of that.
Oh yeah.
Damn right.
It's like, yeah, because I can just see you now face stepping 30 feet into the air just to shoot at people from above.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Spells.
Yeah.
Drop him. Yeah, drop him.
Right, well, before we go to sleep then, I will attune it to the ring.
Okay, so you're going to attune to the ring. Is there anything you want to do before you start splitting up and going to bed?
Climbing a tree.
Okay, you go find a tree. How tall? Are you looking for a small tree, big tree, medium tree?
I want to be like 20 feet up and being able to see it above.
I mean, there's some big oaks in this forest. I mean, they reach like 100 feet plus. Okay, so you go to a tree. You start climbing the tree. Give me a... One of the cats is doing something. Yeah,
Stealing the cheese.
probably.
Yeah, it's by the sounds of
Better
it.
not be stealing the fucking cheese. What? Give me a... Ooh, so climbing a tree. Give me a... Yeah, survival.
Oh, that's a 17 on the die,
Okay, you managed to scramble up that tree like you've been doing it every day of your life.
which I pretty much have been doing.
How high do you go?
I said about 25 feet, just so I got a decent vantage point over the camp.
Okay, you're 25 feet up. You're in not quite the canopy of the tree, but you can see the camp, but you can't see anything else because it's blocked by tree canopies. Is that where you're staying?
I mainly just want to have a bird's eye view of the camp.
Okay, I was asking if there's anything you wanted to do before you split up into watches, so I just thought you were going to do something, that was all.
Thought she was
climbing
gonna
the
fall
tree.
out the tree on purpose.
Yeah, I thought that's what was
I
going to happen.
thought that was fun.
So
No,
I was
I
waiting
was
for
actually
I step
thinking
off the branch.
Like, whee!
No, she's quite at home up in the trees. She's quite she'd probably be sat there using prestidigitation, sort of like making shooting stars and stuff like that to herself. Being quite whimsical.
Okay, so you go up there. Anybody else want to do anything before watches start?
Do we have any alcohol?
Yeah.
I don't think we do.
Did you bring any
Pass
with
it
you?
round then.
I'm pouring a
Hang on.
drink as we speak, that was all.
I might have something for this. Hold on. I gotta check my inventory.
Anyone got some booze? Pass it round.
Nope, I will
I
not be
feel like
there.
Dubar should have gone shopping.
Yes.
Nope, I do
Yeah.
not.
I don't think
Nobody got a
anybody's
carry
actually
out
brought
from the
anything.
Golden Dragon before you left.
No alcohol for Dubar.
Oh, jeez.
Oh wait, I would still have my flask that has the Dwarven ale in it, don't I?
What, you mean you haven't finished that off? It's only a small hip flask.
Oh yeah, no, that's gone. Never mind.
Are we like camping in the forest, or are we near the road?
Yeah, it's kind of a clearing in the forest, but yeah, you're technically still in the forest.
To be on the safe side, could I just do like a general, like a scouting check to see if there's anything around that we should be worried about?
Absolutely. Either a perception or an investigation check.
I'll go and help if that's alright.
Okay, you can make that with advantage now.
Cool, and I should have the +6 again.
Yeah.
So that's. Yeet. Thank you for helping, Dubar. Oh, good. So with the help, 19.
Okay, so as you scout out, I suppose, the area around the camp, you don't find anything worrying. You know, there's animal tracks and things like that, but there's nothing huge or anything that might threaten you that you can see. It looks fairly safe.
Just me.
Just Dubai, yeah. Right. Unless anybody else wants to do anything, we'll say we're going to go into watches. So
Sure.
everybody goes to bed or goes to meditate, depending on your race, except for Maeve and Lilith for the first 2 hours.
Yep.
And Dara.
And Dara, obviously. Obviously Dara. Who can give Maeve advantage on all sorts of things just for being there. Right, okay.
And Dara's going to be sort of like marching in between everybody, sort of like making sure everybody's okay whilst I'm walking into him.
Yes. A ferret's making sure that you're okay. I hope everybody's okay with the ferret crawling all over them while they're asleep.
I mean, not really. But...
I've got a choice. No choice.
Right.
As long as he's clean.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Maeve,
well,
you're up in the tree. Lilith, where are you going for this watch?
I'm gonna be near. I'm gonna bring the horses closer to the trees.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I would like both of you individually to give me a perception check, please.
Would you prefer it if I did
Yeah.
it through Dara's eyes or through mine?
Well, you can get Dara to help you if you want, so you can get
Okay.
advantage on yours.
I shall give myself advantage. What's that one? Okay. What's my plus? That is a 21. No, 22.
Perception.
Okay, 22.
I've got 6 total.
6 total. Okay. So the first hour goes by and nothing happens. No unexpected noises. No animals come close to the camp. The fire seems to be keeping them away. Second hour starts and goes by again without much incident.
Guys,
Unless there's anything you guys want to do, Lilith can go to bed.
Sure, I'll go to bed. I'm gonna make sure that no one asks questions.
Okay.
I sleep now. Bye.
Okay. Maeve's not biting that one. Right, okay. Lilith, you go to bed. Rory, you get up. So again, you spot Mabel back up in the tree where she was before you went to sleep. So for this, can you both give me again perception checks?
Yep.
So I'm not going to take my advantage on this one because I'm going to be getting Dara to draw mustaches on certain people whilst I'm
Okay.
watching.
19.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, with the soot,
19,
with soot
alright.
from the fire.
It's sort of, okay.
I still got an 18 on the die.
All right, fair enough. First hour goes by without incident. Okay, roll for mustaches.
What am I adding to it?
Right, who is he doing it on?
Well, this
Don't,
what? It's 2 hours. So I'm probably going to wind up doing it to everybody who's asleep.
Well, I'm meditating, so if he tries it on me, I'm gonna yeet him.
Yeah, but you're not
Wanna do the
asleep.
first time.
So that would be Dubar, Lilith, and Nameless, and Callista then.
Nameless is wearing a mask.
Draw it.
Let's should draw a
Draw on his
draw a
helmet.
monocle on you instead.
Try a monocle. Okay. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4 stealth checks for Dara, and then 4 dexterity checks as well.
Alright, we'll do with the 4 stealth first. So that's a +5. So first one.
So this
is
is
a 9.
Callista. Okay.
Second one is 7 + 5, 13.
That's a Nameless.
12.
Roll better, Dara! That's an 8.
That's for Dubar.
I'm using a different die. Last one. Oh, that's a 19 + 5, 24.
24, that's for Lilith. Right, okay. So can Callista, Nameless, Dubar, and Lilith all give me a perception check with disadvantage because you're sleeping?
Disadvantage.
Well, you leave you alone for 5 minutes, can I?
I've got both
You've left me alone for
11s.
2 hours. I've been good.
11.
7.
7.
3.
3. Nameless.
Good luck!
5.
5. Okay, none of you wake up.
Interesting.
Right, give me the dexterity checks for them, and this is how good Dara can draw a mustache or a monocle on each individual person.
First one. It's a natural 1 on the die, plus my plus his dexterity is a
It's not
+3.
a
You're not an artist.
It's a penis.
So he's-
So Callista gets a black smear across her face.
Just like, "Bleh."
Roll for monocle.
Next one. It's another fucking natural 1!
Nameless gets a black eye.
Next one.
This is for Dubar.
Oh, it's a 19.
Right. Dubar gets the most intricate handlebar mustache drawn on.
I look good on that.
Last one. Last one. That's an 11 + 3. 14.
14. So Lilith gets a nice sort of pencil mustache, but nothing fancy. It's nothing compared to Dubar's magnificent. But you're all asleep. All right. Okay. So the second hour comes. Where's Rory at the
Dara's a
moment?
dick. Is he sorry?
Where's Rory at the moment?
I'm on watch. Why? Do I have to see if I'm
where-
doing it?
No. Well, Not with them stealth scores, I don't think so.
Alright.
Where are you on watch? Are you around the campfire, or are you somewhere
Yeah,
else?
I'm like walking the perimeter slowly, trying to be quiet, and occasionally I'll sit and sip some of my mint tea.
Okay,
And
so
go back to watch.
as you come back to the campfire and you sit and you sat there sipping your mint tea before you go back out on your next round, you see off in the woods almost a golden glow. As your eyes are drawn to it, you see that this glow is getting bigger. It's getting closer. As it gets to within, I'd say, 25 feet of the perimeter of the camp,
Yep.
you can see that it's almost humanoid in shape.
And it's glowing.
It's glowing with a golden light.
And I don't see this with an 18 on my. Okay, that's fine.
And I've not got there yet. As you concentrate on this figure, you see that it seems to notice you're looking at it, and as it sort of perceives that you're looking at it, you see what appears to be wings unfold from its back.
Wings.
And they spread, and they're almost 16 feet across and glowing with this radiant light. Maeve, you definitely see this at this point. The figure steps out from the shadows, and you see... I will...
Gotta be wary of angelic servants.
You see this fellow.
Alright.
Step out. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, and Maeve as well.
Nice. 9.
Okay. And what's Maeve get?
I'm just checking what my wisdom was. 15.
Okay, Maeve, you're fine. Rory, you start feeling a little bit frightened
Okay.
of this very almost intimidating presence.
I'm gonna face step next to Rory.
I am sore afraid of this angel.
As
Whatever it
you
is.
face step in, the guy holds up his hand and he says, "There's no need to fear me." And you feel the fear just drains from you straight away as soon as he says that, and he holds up his hand.
Alright.
I am Colomedes, son of Julius. I am his messenger, and I've come to tell you that we were not responsible for what happened to your shrine.
Insight check, please.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I would
you
like
can
to.
do one.
Oh, natural 20!
Oh, Maeve, natural 20.
Nice.
So that's with my insight. Where is my
21.
insight? 21.
Was that a nat 20 from Rory as well?
No.
No. Right, so you both got a 21. You both feel like you're telling the truth.
Why would you come here and tell us this? Don't you have more important things to do?
You get him told.
Yeah.
Wow.
He says, there are lots of important things to do. However, my father, however heretical your beliefs, sees all temples and shrines, no matter who they honor as sacred. And he sees this as an affront upon not just your god, but all gods.
I'm curious.
You're curious?
No. I find it odd. Because I worship, as you say, my beliefs are heretical to Julius. And yet he defends Ithas at the same time.
I cannot speak of my father's feelings towards Ithas. However, you must understand, he's still his brother. I've been sent to warn you that there are powers other than ours watching you right now.
Yeah, Merlin's watching him. And Vivian.
Not Lilith, is it?
He strokes Maeve's hair, and you feel like almost a relaxing feeling wash over your body as he touches your head. And he gently shakes his head and goes, if that's what you believe.
The fates have told me such. You can't change my mind. And I'm not going to cut them off and disbelieve in them.
In fact, if it wasn't for you, I would have been hard-pressed to find Rory.
She's not wearing the ring.
No, she's not.
She's a liability.
You've got to kill her now. Colomedes, he says, I don't know whether it is Lilith that pursues you. I cannot say for certain. There are dark forces in this world.
Lilith ain't dark though, she's just sleeping over there.
I must depart now. And as he says that, he doesn't want to get into that. I must go now.
Me.
He folds his wings in and the light disappears, but he's still stood there and he's flickering. You can see him in the firelight. But the radiant brilliance that's just surrounding him just vanishes. And he, for all intents and purposes, he looks now just like a half-elf paladin in some immaculate armour. And he turns to leave and then looks over his shoulder just as he turns away and says, "Be careful." And he steps, and as he steps he disappears, just fades out of existence right in front of your eyes.
I can do that too!
Now, Maeve, about that ring.
I've already told. If somebody told you to cut off your god, would you do it?
I am literally doing that. It doesn't cut me off completely. It doesn't cut me off completely, Maeve. It just dampens It dampens his voice and my voice to his.
But for me, my voice is already dampened. He's on a completely different plane of existence to us.
Well, so is my god. he's in a celestial prison. But I think I understand what you're saying. However, I think we should take this as a warning. That angel or demigod or whatever we just saw, he seemed to hold us no ill will, but he did find us, and he warned us that there are others seeking us. So I'm just asking you, for the good of the party, if you might be willing to put this ring on.
I think I might have to meditate on that tonight.
Okay. I'm just saying it might make us all a little bit safer. But you meditate.
We'll see what the morning brings.
Yeah.
But you can see on her face she's not about it.
Right, I would
I'm
like
gonna
you
go
both.
change my trousers now.
I would like before you do that. I would like you both to make another perception check before the end of your your watches, because you're both coming off watch at the same time.
Ooh. Come back here, you ass!
7.
7. Okay.
There's a 3 on the die.
You're not getting Dara to help you with this last one.
Oh, I can do. Yeah.
Don't forget.
Oh, that's better. Perception. 15 total.
15. Okay. You just make the DC. You hear something. Like people. You hear fast footsteps. Quickly receding from this direction. Like moving away from the camp at a fast clip after that encounter. Whereas Colomedes sort of went off in this direction.
Which direction was it?
So Colomedes went that way. Maeve hears footsteps receding at a fast clip in this direction.
All right. Maeve, are you gonna say anything?
Yeah. I dart my head towards them and that way.
Can you see in the dark?
Yeah, of course you can. Can't you?
What was that noise?
Start booking it. I already start booking it because they're already going.
Okay,
Right.
so you run towards that area. Are you making any effort to be quiet about it, or are you just running?
I'm currently just running because I believe that something's running away from us.
Okay, so
I'll
you
run too.
get over to there.
Mhm.
Rory, are you going with Maeve? Are you going the other side of this tent? I'm going to assume that one of you's got a tent at the very least.
Sorry, I didn't quite hear that.
Which way are you going to go? Are you going this side of the tent, or are you going with Maeve?
I'll go this side.
Okay. So as you run down there, you catch a sight of 4 figures running into the forest.
Go down.
Interesting.
Down.
Shoot them.
How big are they?
With the way that they're moving, in fact, I'm going to have to make you do a perception check at disadvantage because they're getting into the dark now. And you don't have night vision.
Ten.
10. They're definitely humanoid, and they're around 5.5 feet. Very slim.
Do I put them to sleep?
Yeah.
I shout out. Stop.
I cast second level sleep.
Okay, you shout out, stop. They don't stop. They carry on running off into the dark, to the point where Rory, you lose sight of them.
Right.
You cast second level sleep.
Yeah, so that'll be 7d8 worth of hit points.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it on D&D Beyond. 1, 2, 3, 7. Roll. 37 hit points I get to put to sleep.
Okay. It has absolutely no effect.
Because they're
As
elves.
they carry on running.
Can't put elves to sleep, can you?
That's fine. It gives us some sort of information.
Yeah.
By this point now, they're gone. They're out. Neither of you can see them. They've gone through the trees.
We should tell the others we're being watched.
In fact, Maeve, because you could see in the dark.
Yeah.
You give me a perception check.
Advantage with Dara?
Has Dara got night vision?
To check on his thingy. It doesn't say anything on his.
No, keen hearing and smell. So he
That's
doesn't.
fine.
So in this case, no, because they're too far away.
Okay. Perception check. Fuck all, 9.
9. Okay. You get the distinct feeling that these guys were elves.
Yeah.
What's elvish for friend? I shout melons after them.
Melon.
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 Melon!
Yeah, I can't give you anything else. If you'd have rolled high enough, would I give you an insight check as well?
That's fine.
Right, okay. So that's the end of your watch. What are you going to do?
Go to bed.
I'll go wake Vaneyra up.
Okay, so you've got Vaneyra and Dubar on the first part of the second watch.
Okay.
Vaneyra,
Hi.
there is elves out here.
Are you waking
Keep
us
an
up
eye
like
out.
moments after that?
Yeah.
How much time betwixt next?
Depends how quick you do it. I mean, you can do it within 30 seconds if because Vaneyra's not sleeping, so it won't take you long to get her attention.
No, I know. I'm more sort of like, if we are, how long into the watch did that happen?
Oh, right at the end of your watch, basically. Colomedes turned up when you were ready to change. He sort of delayed you about a minute or two.
Right. Okay.
Immediately after that, you heard these people running away.
Mm-hmm. Minx, go away. Come on, out.
And they weren't being quiet about it either.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Dawson there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take chase. But I am going to get Vaneyra, 1 for her watch, and 2 let her know that there is something elven in this woods.
I say to
Okay.
Vaneyra, an angelic angel found us because Maeve isn't wearing a ring.
Thank you for the warning.
He warned us that there are others after us, seeking us. And he also delivered a non sequitur about my shrine not being attacked by him.
This feels like something to discuss in the morning.
Is
But
it?
thank-
Am I awake at this point? Have you woke me up?
Did either of you go and wake Dubar because he's supposed to be getting up at the same time?
Yeah. Dubar,
When
there are
they-
angels in
when-
pursuit of us.
In that case, I go shh. elves. Talk about this in the morning.
I'm just going to very slightly smirk, seeing
Vaneyra,
what's on his face, and I'm gonna
Let's go.
hand him a scrap of cloth and just indicate top lip.
I look at him and I say, "You've got paint on you."
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just handed you a scrap of cloth and been like, dude.
I show him my shaving mirror.
say, enough talk. We go track down the elves. And I go to Vaneyra, I pick up my great axe and my bow. No, not my great axe, leave my great axe here. Pick up my long sword and my bow. Go,
Nick.
come on, let's go.
Technicality question,
Go on.
because I'm not sure which way this falls. I can cast a spell to see if there are any Fae in the area. Would that pick up elves?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take a minute to do that then. I'm on favoured terrain, so I should be able to tell if there's any Fae within 6 miles.
Within 6 miles?
Ooh.
Alright.
I think so. 6 miles in favoured terrain, yep.
Okay.
Nice.
So you take a minute to do that. There are definitely Fae within 6 miles of you. Does it give you any specifics? Do you get a number or direction or whatever?
It doesn't really say. It says not exact location, but it doesn't specify any more than that.
Right.
I'm
There
not
are
sure.
several Fae in different directions around you. They're not all... I'll give you a little bit more because I think that spell's a little vague. So, there are several different types of Fae within the 6 mile radius. Some are definitely reading as Elvish. Others are like other Fae creatures. There might be like pixies or something like that, but you can't be 100% sure.
Okay, so between that and Maeve giving us a general direction, we should be able to know kind of roughly where we're headed, right?
I'd say so. I mean,
Right.
you can see in the dark quite well anyway. So you could probably use your tracking skills to try and track them as well.
Fair point.
Um,
Dubar, does he have any night vision?
Oh no.
You can see 30 feet. Every human I've give 30 feet of dark vision, but that's it.
Alright, you're staying close behind me.
In somebody's pocket as well.
Yeah.
Should we get up? But should we get Nameless up to watch the camp if Dubar and I
Yeah.
are tracking?
That's a good idea.
Sorry, Nameless.
What?
No CP times for you. You're getting up.
Grudgingly gets up, sits on his helmet, and just sits there hugging his sword.
Sorry.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, am
so
I
you're gonna-
tracking?
Yes, please.
Excuse me. Right, give me a survival check.
— 15.
15.
The camera works.
Apparently, I can do a camera on here. But,
Let me move everybody's name about a bit.
Is that with advantage? I'll be helping out. That's all right.
well,
Yeah, if you're helping, then you can get advantage on that.
With advantage, that will be 22.
22. Okay, so you get behind the tent. You can see fairly clearly in the dark, just with the hint of moonlight above. It takes you maybe a minute or two, and you manage to pick up the tracks. You see that there were 4 individuals, separate individuals. They were running at a clip. They were full pelt running away. Looking around the area with that 22 on your survival, you can tell that they've been around the camp for a little bit of time. Not anything excessive. They haven't been there for hours and hours, but there's definitely indications that they've been there for maybe about 30 minutes and settling down and waiting for maybe an opportunity to do something that never came. You can see the tracks are leading away into the woods.
At this point, I turn to you and say, should we take them down now, or should we wait for the morning? If we do it now, we have an advantage of the night.
I think it's worth tracking them down, but I don't know whether we should kill them on sight.
Not kill. Let's see what they're up to first. Okay, lead
I
the
agree,
way.
let's go. Yep, we'll run after them. I'll make sure I don't run fast enough to... I mean, I'm sure Dubar can keep up with me, but just so he can see where I'm going.
Right, okay, so you start running after them. You're going to have to move at a fair rate, so you're going to be travelling at a fast speed.
Okay.
Which means any checks that you need to do to keep, I suppose, the trail will be at disadvantage. Because you're basically running. You know that they're running, so you're trying to keep up with them or catch them. So you take off about 10 minutes in. I need you to do me another survival check. Now, it will be at disadvantage, but Dubar's helping you, so it cancels it out, so it's a normal roll.
Okay. 18.
18, right, you managed to keep your eye on the tracks. You see that a few of them have jumped into trees to try and cover the tracks. You see disturbed moss upon branches where there's definitely been a footfall at speed where it's slipped a little bit. You see where they've landed on the other side. They've like disturbed leaves as they've come down. There's rocks and twigs that have either been pushed aside or broken in the rush to get away. After another 10 minutes, you can hear these people rushing. You can hear the twigs breaking and the leaves clattering as they're pushing their way through bushes. They're only probably about another 100 feet in front of you. You've been managing to not just pursue them but catch them up. At this point, I need you both to do a... What will this be? This will be an athletics check to see if you can maintain this speed.
Okay. That's cocked. I had no idea that you could actually get cocked dice on D&D Beyond, but 11.
11. You shouldn't be able to get cocked dice on D&D.
It actually was. It was really weird.
Dice?
Yeah, it tells you
Cocked
what
dice.
it cocks, but it tells you what the
Yeah.
random number it generated is.
Yeah.
I've had that before.
I got a 6.
A 6.
Yeah.
Okay, Dubai, you manage to keep up the pace, but Vaneyra, you start falling behind quite quickly. As Dubai just motors on. DC for this first check was 10. What do you do, Dubai? Do you slow down with Vaneyra, or do you carry on running?
I turn around and kind of wave to her to just keep up, but just get into some cover if needed.
But you carry on at
Well, I'm
maximum
gonna carry
speed.
on, yeah.
Okay, another 5 minutes passes. You're now, after following the sounds, you maybe about 60 feet away. I need you to do another athletics check, because now you're starting to get a bit tired. The DC's going up every time you do one of these.
19.
19,
21.
okay. 21, okay. So Vaneyra, after a little bit of a slowdown to catch your breath, you get your second wind and you manage to start running again. You're still a little bit behind Dubar, but he's no longer pulling away from you. Dubai, you just you're a machine. You carry on. You're just running nothing's going to stop you. Branches and nothing. You're running into them. They're exploding in front of you. Another couple of minutes, and Dubai, you catch sight of them. They're now within your I suppose, night vision range, and you can see these figures. They're within 30 feet.
Do I know
Raph,
if they
go on.
know whether we're chasing them?
Make an insight check.
Oh no.
DC on this is going to be relatively low, but I need you to see. I need to see if you would have noticed.
I'm gonna be right back, sec.
You got,
Can
you
I
got a
see
1.
them?
I got a 1. Yeah.
Because I'm
Right.
basically right behind him.
Right, okay. Dubar, you have no fucking clue whether they know you're chasing them. You'd assume so, you're making enough noise. Vaneyra, yeah, you can see them. They're well within your dark vision range.
So do you want me to run a check as well?
Yeah, you can do.
14.
14. Yeah, they're fully aware that you're chasing them. In fact, you've seen them look over the shoulder a few times. Dubar, you're just concentrating on blasting through tree branches and logs and all sorts of stuff to even see whether they're looking at you. But as you do get into your visual range, you see that moonlight is catching the hair of at least one of these guys, and it's pure white. Vaneyra, as one of them turns around to look back, you see this really dark face framed in white hair. And you hear the one at the back, who is wearing some sort of robes and not any armor, say something to the 3 in front. But you don't understand what they say. It is not Elvish that they are speaking.
Interesting. I'm just gonna keep running.
Or have they... So they've not stopped. You said one of them had turned around?
He just sort of like turned half as he was running, so you got to look at his face as he turned around to look over his shoulder. Do you carry on pursuing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the one at the back turns his body ever so slightly, points a finger back at you, and you see 4 bolts of force energy coming flying towards you, 2 each.
Uh-oh.
7 plus.
I've got a good one for
9.
Dubar.
So Dubar, you take 9 points of force damage.
Ouch.
Vaneyra, you take 6 points of force damage as 2 magic missiles hit the pair of you.
Ow. Rude.
I need you both to make a dexterity saving throw to see if you fall over as these bolts of force hit you in the chest as you're running at full speed.
Okay. 9.
19.
Okay, Vaneyra, you trip and you fall, and you basically slide along the ground a little bit. You don't take any damage from the fall, but you're basically completely out of this chase now. Dubar, it hits you and you don't give a shit. You just carry on.
Okay.
So how close am I now?
You're within, I'd say, 15 feet.
15 feet.
Chugga, 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 chugga.
And there's 4 of them.
There's 4 of them, and the one at the back just cast a spell at you.
Right. I'm going to pick up the pace and I'm going to try and dive and grapple the one at the back.
Okay, so you want to try and run even faster?
Yeah.
Right, give me a Constitution saving throw. Let's see if you can push through the wall. You're already running at maximum speed.
Constitution.
Yeah.
9.
9. Not quite good enough. You summon the power, but you seem to close, and you get closer and closer. And just as you reach out to grapple, your fingertips brush the robe of the guy in the back. You start to stumble as you were expecting to grab him. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
2. You fall on your you fall on your face as you stumble. Your foot gets caught under a root of a tree, and you fall forwards, missing the guy in the robes and falling flat on your face. The guy in the robes sniggers ever so slightly. You get a good look at his face, which is almost like a purpley black colour with this bright white hair.
Wow.
As he laughs, he points his finger at you. And he does that. Is that an attack roll? Yeah, it is. Okay.
How far behind am I now?
You sort of fell. So you've got to pick yourself back up. Dubar fell. So you're probably about 20 feet behind Dubar, and you're just getting up as this guy casts a spell. And that is going to be a 12 plus.
And I've
What's
just
his,
fallen over as well.
Yeah, but if you're fallen over and they're doing a ranged spell attack, it should be at disadvantage.
Yeah, it is. Just trying to figure out what it is plus, because it doesn't say anything. Alright, so it's gonna be his +1, so 13 to hit.
Double check. That hits.
Okay, you take. You take 3 points of cold damage, and your speed has been reduced as your body starts to ice over.
Oh. Getting cold in here.
Are we
So
leaving? or
put
do you want
on
me to
all
check
your
the boat?
clothes.
That's exactly what I thought, but it's kind of the opposite.
I've got one more like last ditch thing I could maybe try if you want me to push it.
I'm not looking very good. I've got like 12 hit
Right,
points.
I'll leave it.
What?
Yeah. Was that magic missile?
Fucking
Hit
hell.
me pretty hard.
Yeah,
Time
it
to
did.
crack
It was
out the
only,
non-magic missiles.
yeah, it was actually only 1 point off maximum damage for that magic missile.
Was it? Oh, really?
Yeah, you got hit by 2 of them, and it was a 4 and a 3, and it's +1 on each.
I mean, you could try and shoot him if you wanted to.
You've got a chance,
Yeah, I don't think we're
but it's going to be your last
I
shot.
don't think we're surviving. What I was gonna do is cast a fog cloud to see if I could at least like trip some of them up. That was the only thing I
You
had
can
left.
try
I
it.
didn't think we were necessarily going to survive initiative going and swinging.
Vaneyra sends out the whoopee cushion.
It's up to you. This is your last chance to do anything, because if you don't do anything right now, they are going to get away.
What's the
Shoot him.
consensus, everyone?
Shoot him.
I'm not. He'll die. I'm not doing it.
Shoot him.
No. Do I cast a fog cloud or do I not? I'm not shooting him.
If they're running away, I'd probably just leave it.
Alright, I'll let them go.
Okay.
If you see them turn back around, then yeah, then do it.
They disappear into the night through the trees. As they disappear out of even your vision, Vaneyra, you hear the sound of them running away fades. Like, you've done this yourself, being a ranger. You've gone into a woods and you can make yourself go quiet. They've obviously slipped out of your visual range and then gone stealthy to try and totally break contact. Dubar, you're not feeling too great. It takes you a few seconds to shrug off the cold and get back to your normal sort of self.
I stand up and I go, looks like they got away.
Did everything we could.
I'll have to keep an eye out.
Mm.
Did you catch a glimpse of them? dark skin.
I did.
Silver hair. Would I know who they are? My character.
Do a history check. It's going to be a really high DC, but if you get a decent roll, then
Would
I'll
I?
give you a
Can
bit.
I? Can I give it a shot as well?
Yeah, why not?
Got a 6.
You got a
history,
6. Dubar, you haven't got a clue.
Was it history? Did you say?
Yeah, history, yeah.
Alright. 5.
5.
We're doing
Strangely
well,
enough,
we're doing
though,
well.
Vaneyra, you do know some stuff. DC for you is a lot lower than it is for Dubar, because of where Dubar's from. Yeah, you've heard tales of the Dark Elves, and they definitely seem to fit the bill.
Well,
Okay.
let's head back. Let's be careful now.
We don't
Okay,
need to
you
rush.
guys have been out on this pursuit for a good 30 minutes, chasing them through the forest. At full speed. So by the time you get back to the camp at a regular sort of rate, it's going to be at least another 40 minutes, I'd say.
Okay.
By the time you get back to the camp, Dubai, you're 10 minutes over. You should be back in bed by now. Nameless, you're still sat there. You've been sat there for an hour and 10 minutes with just you. Make a perception check. Is he there?
I'm here.
Alright, you're just deathly quiet.
$14.
14. Okay. So, whilst Vaneyra and Dubar were bulldozing the way through the forest, or at least Dubar was, luckily, nothing seemed to be untoward or out of place at the camp, and you've been quite relaxed for this impromptu watch.
A little
but-
annoying because I got woken up and then everybody disappeared.
yeah.
Run off.
Well, as you see them come back, you can go back to bed if you so desire.
Just shakes his head at him and goes and lays down with his pack.
As before Nameless goes to sleep, though, I do let him know that we've seen some strange people. Strange
Since
short
I
answers.
know that since I know that Tubad isn't particularly fond of magic, could I offer to make him a poultice to heal up some of those? He's not looking great, is he?
You can offer him. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sweet. I'll do that then.
Okay, so if you do that, Dubar, you will recover all your hit points from your rest.
Ooh, nice.
It's not quite a long rest for you
Right.
because you've gone over, and you were strenuous in your watch. But with the poultice, it will help you recover, so you will gain everything back. As you go to bed, Carly, you get up for the last part of the watch with Vaneyra. So I would like you both to do a perception check for me.
$20.
Perception. Hang on. Sorry, I got mildly distracted by the loud people out in the hallway. I rolled a 12.
12. So a 12 and a 20. So the last couple of hours of the watch, as far as you are aware, you don't hear anything coming close to the camp other than maybe a deer or two, which Vaneyra with your dark vision easily verify as such. Nothing untoward happens, and the rest of the watch passes without incident. The sun rises, bringing you all out of your slumber. You all get a long rest.
Yay!
Do I get a long rest as well?
Yes, you do get the benefits of a long rest, thanks to Vaneyra. Otherwise, you'd be pretty boned.
Sorry, yeah. Cheers.
I wouldn't though, would I? Because I meditated before that combat. So.
Yeah, you. Well, actually, before that combat, you would have had a long rest before that combat, so that damage still applies to you.
Yeah, I know. All good.
So you wake up, you have your breakfast.
Do my little bits for the morning.
Yeah, sure. You roll that for me.
Yep.
Do you want me to rub you down with oil?
Pardon?
Look, we've been out on this road, and Dubar hasn't had his hands around any women yet, so he's looking.
If that was code for help heal me, then sure.
I mean, yeah, fine.
It's just that I don't actually know shit about healing, but I'm gonna pretend to give it a shot anyway.
Oh no, I was hoping that you would prepare it, and I'll
I mean, I can
So you're just gonna get out your your body oil and rub it down.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like, oh, I thought you was going to prepare some medicine, but in that case, I'll just rub you down with this.
Yeah, no, that's alright. I can I'll get rid of the herbs for a second, poultice, and yeah. Cheers.
Yeah. Nameless is just gonna wake up and see this, and just stare like, what the fuck have I been missing all night?
Oh, I've still got my mustache as well.
Like, so what did you get up to while you're out in the woods?
I gave you a goddamn cloth to wash that off. That is your fault.
I was too busy with the elves.
And everybody else would have woken up with it as well. So.
Yeah, so all those that Dara drew either a mustache or whatever on. So,
Me.
yeah, Callista, you've got like a smudge. Nameless, you've got a big black eye. Dubai, you've got the most magnificent handlebar mustache ever drawn.
Full blown Jigglypuff.
And Lilith, you've got a nice pencil mustache.
Yeah.
And so you can all see each other's mustache, but you can't obviously see your own. In Nameless's case, you can't see the big black ring that's around your eye. But as you get up, Nameless, and you see this going on, you obviously see that Dubar's oiled himself, and as the sun comes up, you can see this Adonis of a man just posing, and glistening in the doing his morning workout.
Yeah. With the sooty handlebar mustache.
Yeah, with a sooty handlebar mustache. I think that's the thumbnail for this episode.
So with the poultice, can I heal back up as well?
Yeah, you can heal your hit points.
He just sits there and just looks at him oiling himself and looking at Vaneyra, and you can just tell just by his bodily expressions, like, what the hell did you wake me up for last night?
It's called bonding, alright? I'm not used to that, but...
I tell him about the elves that we chased down. I tell everyone about the elves that we chased down.
Do I know anything about dark elves?
You give me a history check.
Nameless is one of the rare times he actually talks. And he goes, I guess that's code now, and just walks away.
Brilliant.
Can I do a history check with Dark Elves as well?
Anybody who wants to can do, yeah.
Right.
13.
13. Obviously your race and your circumstances affect the DC. So, Maeve, you've definitely heard of the Dark Elves and their association with the fall of the Feywild.
I got 12 total.
12. Again, dark elves or drow, especially from your research and reading in the library where you've been working there.
Silent one got a natural 20.
You got a natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
What's
2
your
in one
total?
night.
The history man.
She's not 20 plus. What is it for your history?
Oh. Hittery plus 2. 22.
22. Okay, so you also obviously have heard of the Dark Elves or the Drow, depending on the culture, I suppose, talking about them. But you know that they're both the same. Dark Elves and Drow are the same people. You also know, especially from your early education, that they dwell in a place called the Underdark, which is an underground realm beneath the world. And they are well renowned as being not very nice people. They generally, they raid small elven villages outside of Avalon on the mainland, kill the young boys and men, and generally take the women for their own, or bed them there and then.
Unsavory.
So they're Huns.
Kinda. And they are known to worship the goddess of chaos.
Do we have the agents of chaos after ours?
Seems that way.
Maybe someone could wear a ring. And he looks at me.
Convince me, bitch.
She wants to keep communicating with her dead god. I'm sorry, I mean, God.
She seems to
They're
think
not
they're not dead.
fucking dead.
Maeve, do we really want to put these people in any more danger?
It is getting quite dangerous out there.
I spend a level 1 spell slot and command her to put the ring on. No, I'm kidding.
That's some good rolls, by the way.
I was joking. I don't like it. I don't like putting you guys in the situation, and I don't like cutting it off either. I don't know, I don't feel right about any of this.
What if one of them died because we were too easy to find?
I don't even understand what's going on. Nobody's actually told me what's happening. Why do we suddenly have angels following us? Why do we suddenly have dark agents of the Feywild following us?
Because we're a threat.
To who?
The established order.
The Illuminati.
Julius. Although we're an enemy of Julius, he sent one of his sons, he has many, to reassure me that it was not him or his agents who destroyed the shrine. And he also warned us that we were being pursued by others. Now, why they're pursuing us separately from Julius, I don't know. But we can find out.
And I would rather find out on our terms.
Precisely. This ring will put you under a curse, but the curse doesn't affect you unless you have healing magic.
I do have healing magic.
It affects me.
Mhm.
I've diminished my capacity to heal. I'm willing to sacrifice that until we can find out more about what's going on. Until we're in a better position than exposed out here in the wilderness.
Lilith, you're the only one else who's not put it on. Why didn't you put it on?
Damn it! I thought everybody forgot about that.
I was really hoping that that was going to be the case. I was like, la, if I just keep quiet. I have my own personal reasons.
That's not good enough.
It's good enough for me.
Well, you're all going to get us killed.
Not necessarily. I mean, we could die at any point out here.
I know, but you're increasing the odds of us being killed.
Dubar took a serious beating from those drow, from the looks of it.
He also didn't have to go off and chase after them.
Yes, but they wouldn't have found us in the first place.
Exactly.
Just
There were powerful wizards out there.
We wouldn't be
They
getting
could
late
take us
night
down easily.
visits if we were hidden.
They will
Listen to the
probably
quiet one.
still find us, because if they can track us with this, then they'll be determined to find us no matter what, and then they'll bring out more.
But
Why
it
make
makes it
it
a
easy
little
for
harder
them?
to be found when we're not dragging around 2 beacons.
Don't worry if you
the
don't.
beacons are lit.
I mean,
Why
do
would
I
I
need
not?
to...
Our course
we
for
have-
aid.
If we have one more night where we get hunted down, then I'm gonna force that fucking ring on you.
Well,
You
then
can't
I
force
cocked his head
someone to
at
attune.
Dubar, like, whoa.
Dubar.
I could try.
Actually, if you remember correctly, these rings auto-attuned as soon as you put them on.
Oh, yes. Alright. Oh, good idea then, Dubar.
I
Too
have
bad
an
a thing is,
idea.
it turns out.
I glare at Dubar, and I am determined to not be intimidated by him, saying, I may be small, but you really don't want to cross me.
I guess
So
you
I
don't
think-
want... I think we might have to implement consequences. Like with a child.
Can you do that in an Alan Rickman voice?
I think we need to implement consequences, like with a child. No party loot until you put the ring on. No ice cream, either.
Lista
Potter.
kind of interrupts all this and just kind of goes, listen, you know, staying here right now, those drow already know where we are. We should probably quit arguing right now and get a move on.
We should cover our tracks.
I agree.
Make it harder for them.
I'll give Nameless another tidbit of information actually here with his natural 20. You know that you're pretty safe from the drow in the daytime.
Oh yeah, that's right. They don't. Oh wait, no, never mind. Never mind.
Yes,
Um,
but we're in a
Gonna
forested
hush.
we're in a forested area,
Gonna-
and like I
gonna
said, we're
Keep
dragging
a
2.
thought, inside thought.
We're bringing along 2 very bright beacons that they can just zone in on every night.
See what happens this evening then.
Why don't we make some brushes? Put them out to the back of the wagon. Cover our tracks in the mud.
Or they could just follow the brush strokes.
I was just thinking.
Oh my god.
I'm just.
The
No, please,
It'd be a
carry
hell of
on.
a lot easier.
the physical
I'm
physical
just-
tracks aren't the issue.
So tempted to use
Besides,
command.
we leave a trail of bodies along anyway, so I'm surprised we didn't get visited by a bear or a hungry wolf.
No, don't give him ideas.
Just Give
Alright,
me
I
a
see
half
that
hour.
The two of you are magic users. I don't show up anywhere because I'm covered in metal, and this ring kind of helps too. But we're all
So,
in
like,
this together.
Level
And
2
we have-
I
command.
need some copper armor. That's what it is.
Where are we going to get copper armor from in the middle of nowhere?
Right.
Hold that thought. You're going to a village. They might have a smithy.
We could melt the copper coins into armor.
Oh, I've got plenty of them.
You do?
No, we could make tinfoil hats.
Yeah,
But
that'll be that's about
copper
as useful
foil!
right now.
Such a good idea.
Fuck. What the fuck have I created here?
That's a really good idea.
Copper foil hats, everyone.
Oh yeah.
Fucking brilliant. Anyway, but just
Well,
give
how
me a
many
half
how many
hour.
more sleepless nights do we want to endure while we have these two stubborn ones who refuse to?
I'm not asking for a full day. I'm asking for half an hour.
You're gonna fashion copper armor in a half an hour.
No, you just need
Who
to
said I was going to do that?
We were talking about tinfoil hats.
I wasn't.
We got a bit sidetracked, to be fair.
We did.
Yeah, we all did the squirrel.
I think we did, didn't we? Talking about squirrels. I should be back in.
Rory,
Yes.
if you had an opportunity to talk to your god before you got cut off, you would want it, wouldn't you?
How long are you going to wait for your dead gods to contact you?
I'm not saying that I want them to contact me. I want a chance to at least say goodbye for a little while. Is that so hard to ask?
No, I understand.
We'll pack up the
I feel like
campsite.
I've never had an answer. And I don't expect one now. All I want is to let them know that they won't be able to get in touch with me if they feel like they can. Just give me a half an hour just to say goodbye in peace and quiet.
Okay, I'll leave you be.
Is that alright with everybody?
Yes.
We'll pack up the campsite. You do what you need to do.
I'll wander off into the woods myself.
Okay.
There or two.
Dara too.
Damn right.
So, okay, you wander off into the woods. You find a nice quiet spot somewhere away from the camp. Not too far away that it'll take you long to get back, but far enough away that nobody else can hear you or determine what you're doing. You've got a bit of privacy. What do you do?
I sort of make with my druid craft, I'm gonna make basically a circle of mushroom around me. And then I'm going to kneel in the circle and just basically talk into the ether saying, I'm Muradin, Vivian, I'm sorry, but you're not going to be able to contact me for a while. I'll still be here. Just let me know in some way. And I'm just going to basically just talk to them.
Roll a d20 for me, please.
Okay. 19 on the dice.
Okay, so as you you create this circle of mushrooms in the woods, and you kneel inside it, and you start trying to channel and contact your god or gods. At the height of your not plea that you're making, but I suppose your emotional state when your emotions peak. Something happens with the mushrooms. There's like sparks and crackles of it almost looks like electricity jumping from mushroom to mushroom around in a circle, but it's definitely purely made of magical energy. It gathers and gathers and goes faster and faster around these mushrooms, and it shoots into the center where you are. Just in front of you, you swear for a split second, a portal tries to open and then suddenly shuts. It's not open long enough or wide enough for you to get a view of what's on the other side. As the portal collapses and shuts in on itself, all the mushrooms around in the circle wither and die and turn a nasty brown and just rot away into the ground.
Before even getting up, I'll put the ring.
Put the ring on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as you put the ring on, you automatically become attuned to it, so please do that.
Yeah.
You are now subject to the curse, which means any healing magic incoming is halved for you. Once the attunement is complete, which only takes a couple of seconds from this divine item, you feel something. Something you've never really felt before. Almost as if somebody's giving you a hug from the inside. You feel... You almost feel... you feel love and acceptance. You could swear that you got your answer after you put the ring on.
Maybe I'll just let a tear roll down her face. And sort of pack herself up. And slowly walk back to the camp.
Okay, what's everybody else doing?
I'm helping pack up camp.
Yeah.
I go up to Maeve and I say, "Did you find any answers?"
I think so.
Thank you for putting the ring on. I know it wasn't easy.
No.
Thank you, Maeve.
Lilith?
Mm-hmm.
It might be a good thing.
I will have some time because there are things that none of you know, and I need to know if it's going to work and if it's the right thing to do for me. Not for anyone else, but for me.
You trusted an item from the university, right? A creation made by mortal.
The thing was is that item, the person knows why I need it.
And you don't think a god wouldn't?
As I say, I need to work out if it is good for me.
Well, you either put the ring on or you get everyone killed, including yourself.
As I say, I need to know if it's good for me. I'm not going to be
Selfish.
bullied by any of you. I may be small, but no.
But you're also a storm in a pocket.
What do you mean by that?
Sorry.
Doesn't matter how small you are, things you do can have fairly
Dum.
devastating consequences.
Mic drop.
No, I want to know what Maeve is meaning by that. No one else, so yeah.
Would I know anything about the amulet that she's wearing?
No.
No.
No,
Okay.
I haven't mentioned it really to anyone.
But I do know that she doesn't have a spell book and she's still able to cast.
Yeah.
Correct. Everybody can see that.
Yeah. I'm just compiling my knowledge.
Mm.
I know that you're a sorcerer. And I know that you're scared of your abilities. But if you can trust in us, I might be able to help you.
It's no point. She's
Chaos
only
isn't
using
a
it
bad
for her
thing.
own gains.
Chaos isn't always a bad thing. It's just how the world works, and you're a part of this world.
You have no idea. You have no idea. No.
I'll leave
Get
you with that
moving.
one.
We'll see what happens tonight.
Yeah, leave it to it.
Yeah,
No point
the
in
selfish
trying to
one will get us
convince
attacked again.
And if that happens, then we get rid of her. Too dangerous.
Yep. Who's taking the ring of evasion then?
I'll have it.
That would have been real helpful while we were face planting in the woods.
No, that's the yeah.
Yeah, it would.
That's what made me think of it.
I think anybody with the melee, what's it? Should do rollies.
Do rollies.
Needle greed.
Needle greed, yeah.
Old chestnut.
Who wants? Who else would like the ring of evasion?
Could be useful.
I don't know if I can attune to anything else right now.
I don't need it. My dexterity's fine as is.
Or do you want it nameless?
Why don't we take
what-
it in turns? Every long
what-
rest.
Why don't we each wear it for a week each?
My dexterity's at 13. I'm good.
Mine's 17.
Ooh, nice.
I'm 14.
Yeah. I think one of you two should take it then. I should be okay.
I'm 12, but meh.
Yeah, but you don't like putting magic rings on.
Right.
Ooh.
No. She'll take magical items if it suits her purpose.
Oh dear. Alright.
We're getting death stares now.
How quickly the group turns.
I'm
fact-
actually, for that, I am going to do an intimidation because, no, not putting up with that shit.
Go on
Who
then.
are you intimidating?
I'm going to intimidate Nameless first, and then I'm going to look at the rest of you and say, back off.
Kelly's not.
Say
I know you're grouping me
I've
in,
got 18.
but if you've noticed,
18?
Kelly's doing
Okay,
absolutely
nameless.
nothing
Give me a
to
charisma
get
saving
into
throw.
that room.
Charisma.
So everyone who has, been a bit brutal, so that's 1, 2, hang on, that's nameless, that's Dubar, that is Vaneyra, and it is also Rory. You're all getting this, and the
Is it?
first one is 18. Plus you've got an additional 3, so 18. So that's what, 21?
Is this
charisma.
magic?
No, it's an intimidation check. So you make a
intimidation.
charisma saving throw, and
she's glaring at you to a point.
Oh,
of
no.
Yeah.
you've got to
And
see
I
if
am going to pick up a bloody heavy stick, and I am going to go back off.
you gotta see if the short gnome with the temper is actually scary. And I know from experience that short people can be very scary.
Absolutely.
I got a 9.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
you're fucked.
Oh, that's fine. Now I want you out of the group even more.
That's right. Don't care. Don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, so anybody who's been intimidated can do a charisma save. See if you can beat the 21.
I've only got a +1, so
No, I got 15.
I got 10.
All right. So you're all all right. So you're not.
Concerned.
Yeah, you're all you're all feeling the effects of an angry gnome, and you are a bit like you back down. You have to back down. You can tell that she's very, very angry, and she is a little bit scary. You've not seen her like this before.
Yeah.
And
I
you know
up
that.
and down, and I just say, "Feisty little one."
And you know from experience, a gnome has got a perfect shot at the manly region, and very quick and nimble.
And I look in particular at one person. So yeah, I'll let you decide who that's gonna be.
Who is that?
Out of the 4 of you, you can all decide who it's more likely to be.
It's your character, Sarah. It's your character, so you tell us who that's going to be.
That's gonna be nameless, just because he's been a jerk. Don't like.
The fact you got the quiet one to start talking speaks volumes.
Okay.
Well,
I mean,
You
hell,
get
I've
the
been
road.
harassed by Maeve since this started. And I haven't said anything like that.
Are we on the road at
Right,
this point?
who's taking the damn ring? That's how this all started. Who's got it?
give it to the
Well,
nameless one, the silent one. He can have it.
Alright, cool.
Okay. What's the ring called again?
Ring of evasion.
Ring.
Right back on the road.
Off we go.
Okay. So you guys get back on the road. You travel another couple of hours south when you come upon signs of a struggle on the road. It's a broken wagon, the scorch marks, and the remains of a few dead goblins and orcs. It's clear that there's a fight happened here recently, possibly involving some sort of magic. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. So out of the session notes I had for tonight, I have read 3 lines of it.
Brilliant.
We've had a lot of good roleplay, though, to be fair.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been an alright session tonight, actually. Bit of fighting, bit of role playing,
Bit of
So,
infighting.
bit of infight.
yeah. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, of course.
Did very.
This is terrible. No, I can't.
That's why
This
I
is
had
fine.
to
Well,
This
fuck
is
off
fine.
then.
Everything's fine.
That's why I had to interject, because you have Lilith being kind of really pissed at everybody, because as she should be, it's like, if you noticed, Callista has said nothing to you about wearing that ring. Like, wear it, don't wear it.
It's appreciated.
But we do need to find a way, maybe an alternative way, to maybe make your signal not as bright.
Maeve came up with a very good way, actually. But
The copper.
Copper, the tinfoil hat.
Yep.
not
Yeah.
necessarily tinfoil
Copper
hat,
foil.
but definitely maybe a copper armor set. It's not going to do much in the way of being actual armor, but it will definitely block out divine signals.
I think
And
we
with
should go
that,
route.
I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube. Bye, Rebecca's mum. Play nice. Be
Bye,
good.
Rebecca's mom.
Bye,
Have fun
Rebecca's
and all
mom.
that. We'll see you next week.